Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the Gatekeepers. I'm Emily Edwin.
At Dennis Keton.
We are back now that the Premier, we have a double game week 36. You'll be seeing us every day. So today's on Wednesday. Yesterday we brought a match, Aston Villa against Liverpool. It ended 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. Of course, I knew, okay, I predicted a draw until Mane happened. So we're on to it. By the way, remember this double game week I predicted, now that we smashed Brentford 3-0, I predicted they'll beat somebody 3-0. They did.
By the big up. They did that thing to Southampton 3-0.
Usibishane na mganga. Anyway, today's matches, Leeds exactly at 21:30, that is 9:30 p.m. Leeds against Chelsea.
Leeds against Chelsea. Big game.
Massive.
First of all, yesterday's result ended 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. So they are now tying up with Liverpool in terms of points. The table is as you can see on your screen right now. So now it makes the race for top 6 also to be as competitive as possible. So straight to it. Leeds versus Chelsea at Island Road, right? So remember, I'll take you back to the first leg. The first leg was a very good game. Very competitive indeed. We were at Stamford Bridge. I remember the match ended in 3-2. That is one of the games which Jorginho scored a brace, but both goals which he scored were penalties. Yeah?
We know him.
Yes, Rafinha equalized for these guys. Then Gerrard scored the other goal to make it 2-2. In our side, Mount is the one who started scoring. Then Jorginho with the 2 goals. The last goal was scored in the 94th minute, the dying minutes, to show you how that match was even ended, going for a draw. So it was a crazy one. But having said that, football is until 90 minutes are gone, because what we saw how Chelsea fared last weekend when we played against Wolves. The last minute goal in the 96th minute clearly made it a draw. So today's Chelsea is going to face Leeds. As I said yesterday about Liverpool, Liverpool had no option but to win against Aston Villa. So the same applies tonight as Chelsea are going to face Leeds. They have no option but to win against Leeds. That is if they want to keep their top 4 hopes alive, because they are not safe yet. They are not safe. I know on Thursday, Tottenham will be facing Arsenal. It will be also another decider. So whatever happens there, it means that Chelsea must win tonight to avoid being toppled by Arsenal. So I feel like Chelsea, the squad is now, we have the full squad playing, though officially, as you all know, yesterday paperwork and contracts were officially signed by our main centre-back, Rudiger. So Rudiger is officially headed to Real Madrid, but definitely that one will be once the league is over. So clearly we will be expecting him to feature tonight too. But we wish you well, Mr. Rudiger. You served your term well. Remember, Rudiger was brought to Chelsea by the one and only Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte is the one who brought to us the likes of Rudiger, the likes of N'Golo Kante. So we appreciate so much.
Very defensive guy.
Yeah, well served, time well served. Big up, Rudiger. We wish you the best as you will be headed to Real Madrid. So our usual squad tonight, all what I would wish is we need to improve on our defense. Then I'm suspecting that since Lukaku displayed a nice game last weekend, I'm actually seeing him starting tonight alongside Timo Werner. So I'm seeing us going for early goals so that we can avoid a lot of stress. So this is a match whereby, not also to overrule Leeds. Leeds have good players, the likes of Rafinha, Rodrigo, then the super sub Gerrard. Clearly, this is a team which, by the Erling got a red card in the last game week, so he would be featuring tonight for Leeds. But of course, they have people like Koch and Dallas, Cooper. It's a nice team. So straight to it. This is a match whereby I feel like Thomas Tuchel is going to bring his A game and he's going to win it. Not comfortably, but he will have to work for it. So allow me to give it a 3-1 in favor of Chelsea. So that will be it, Pogba.
Well, Leeds under Marcelo Bielsa I feel for me they were very impressive. Nowadays, I don't know, they've been a bit not impressing. Although they used to concede very many goals, nowadays they don't concede and they rarely win. So I'm expecting this will be a win for Chelsea, though not a very easy one, because right now your defense, Rudiger, I know his mind right now is he's
Headed to Spain.
Is at Bernabeu. I hope, okay, they have lost concentration. I saw that in the last match they played. First half they were impressive. Second half, I hope they'll be able to maintain the whole of 90 minutes, be able to absorb pressure. Because Leeds will be at home, trust you me, there will be a lot of pressure in that match. So no much to say, I'll just give it to Chelsea. 3-2. No clean sheet. The defense is not impressive.
3-2. So you are saying it will be a repeat of what happened in the first leg, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
This maybe it might first half 3 Chelsea 3, Leeds 0, but it happens. Leeds will try to come back, but time will be less for them. Okay, the next match will be Leicester against Norwich at 9:45. Well, Vardy is back. I expect him to start, of course, tonight. Maddison, Yuri Tillemans. I'm expecting a good game from Leicester. I want them to bounce back. So I'll be giving Leicester 3-1.
3-1, huh? Yeah, by the way, guys, in the first part of the double game week when Leicester played against Everton, they lost by 2-1, and it is what it is. So now, and in that game, I noticed I don't know whether they rested Maddison or Maddison had an injury. Not so sure, but we will confirm it for you guys. But hopefully he will be back tonight so that he helps in that midfield. So with Vardy officially back, it makes the attack for Leicester to be very, very, very lethal. Same applies to Norwich. Norwich, we know they are officially confirmed. They are relegated. They will be going back to the championship. So officially they are out. And in part A of the first leg of this double game week, they also lost 4-0 to West Ham. I remember Bowen scored a brace. Bowen scored. Then this guy Ben Rama is the one who scored a brace. So the match ended 4-0 in favor of West Ham. Also our guy Banaboy, Antonio.
Okay, I'm used to Banaboy nowadays. I was about to say Antonio Banaboy.
I was always saying Rudiger, then Antonio. So Antonio, the Jamaican guy, the Jamaican player. He was formerly an English player, but he
decided to go
back home. The same way Odoi and who? I know there are two players who decided to go back, and Ketia. They have decided to go back and play for Ghana.
But I think Sterling can also go to Jamaica. Is it Jamaica?
It is what it is. I don't think England can release him. His spot is sealed. So what was I saying? Norwich lost 4-0.
Yeah.
So this is a team which, for real, trust you me, no bad blood, but they are showing no strength. They have nothing to fight for. They are already out. They are just here aesthetically to just finish the 38 games of the league. So with that, Leicester have a lot to prove in tonight's match, and trust you me, I feel like they're going to come. They're coming guns blazing, and they'll be winning this game by 2-0.
2-0. I'll give, of course, like I said, 3-1 in favor of Leicester. Watford against Everton. They will all start at exactly 9:45.
9:45.
Watford against Everton. Now, Everton, if you look at the table, we cannot say they are much safe, because if Burnley and Leeds win their games, if Leeds win tonight, and if Burnley win this weekend, Everton will go back to its
Back to default.
back to default. So it's a must win for Everton, but they're facing Watford at they'll be away at Watford.
Carthage Road.
Carthage Road. So there's work to be done for Frank Lampard. You lose, you're out. This one I feel like it's going to be a draw for me, 2-2.
2-2. Another relegated team. Watford officially confirmed relegated. So as I said, nothing much to fight for, just that honor and just the fact that they're at home wanting to impress their fans. Lampard, on the other hand, since he won against Chelsea, this guy has been flying. Everton are flying, and they're playing with purpose. They are hungry and they have a purpose. Pickford is on top notch. He's actually activated his A game. He's good at the back, at the goals. So I feel like Everton, the way they started, this is the way they are going to continue. Don't be surprised if they win each and every game until the end, until they finish. They're remaining in 3 games, I think. So don't be surprised if they win all their games. So this is a match whereby, trust you me, I know I love you so much, Emmanuel Dennis. I love Sarr. I love most of the players from Watford, but clearly your time is over. So tonight I'm going to go with Mr. Lampard's team, Everton, the Toffees. Hopefully that you are going to win again, because I'm one of the people who was rooting for you not to be relegated. So please don't do that. So rooting for you to win another game tonight, 3-1. Yes, 3-1 there.
I think as you were explaining, I just changed my mind.
Richarlison to score again tonight.
Watford is going to win this match, guys. 2-1.
2-1.
It might as well be 2-0. Okay. The last match of tonight, which will be exactly at 10:15, the biggest match, the match to watch, the title. This one is a title fight, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
Wolves ask Chelsea who they are against Manchester City. Liverpool will also be watching. Wolves against Manchester City. Now, these Wolf people, they call themselves the what? Actually, we call them Wanyama.
Wolves, Wanyama. Yeah.
So Wolves, guys, these people came from behind, 2-0 down to equal the match they last played against Chelsea, and trust you me, Chelsea walikuwa nakimbizwa kama gari ya kuibwa. So it's not a team you can look down on. It's a team that it's not over for them. It's just like Real Madrid. It's not over until it's over. So Man City tonight, kazi ipo. Liverpool is watching. I know all the stakes are on Wolves. The match will be at Molineux. Imagine if Wolves were away and they managed to equalize against a bigger club like Chelsea. Now they're at home. What will they do? Actually, tonight I'm going for early goals for Man City. Pep right now, he's breathing fire. He threw some shots at Jurgen Klopp. I think it was just a way to divert attention so that people forget he was knocked out of the Champions League. But anyway, that's a mind game. Kudos to you, Pep. But tonight, actually, Wolves are going to be thrashed. That I can tell you for sure. I can tell you for sure. 3-0 in favor of City.
3-0, yeah? So guys, just as Pogba told you in the first part of this game week 36, Wolves managed to get 1 point from Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and it is what it is. So the only advice I have for Wolves is simple. Their coach, Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno last time didn't feature because he had corona.
Yeah, of course. So the only advice I have for them is, please, if you want to handle Man City, you better play the way you played against Chelsea in the second half, not first half. First half you are shady, you are terrible. So, and another advice, please, Mr. Bruno Lage, it's a high time you need to start with Juan. Juan came in the, I think, 70th minute, and he changed the game completely. This guy is a game changer.
But I think they're just fine. You need to have players who can change the game on the bench.
Not necessarily. When you're playing against Man City, you want a team which is strong, which can handle pressure from minute one. Because Man City is not like Chelsea.
Definitely.
Man City plays with a lot of pressure. So if you're going to bring Juan in the 70th minute and they've already scored 5 goals, what will he do? You understand? So your team needs to be set from minute one. So people like Kwadi, people like Sais at the back, they also need to be very good at the back. Sa, continue being strong at the sticks, because tonight you're going to be getting a lot of attacks coming your way. So I'm looking at a scenario whereby it's going to be a good game. Wolves, by the way, they are a respecter of no team. They don't know whether Man City are on top of the table and they want to clinch this title. Then they'll be coming to play their game the way they played against Chelsea. They'll be playing their game. And remember, in the first leg, they narrowly lost to Man City. And I remember in that match, it was a solitary goal. I think who scored that goal? It was a penalty, if I don't.
Mahrez.
Yeah, I think so. Not sure. We can confirm. You see, that match, Jimenez got a red card in the extra time. 45 plus 2 minutes. He got a red card. So in fact, the better part of that game, Wolves played with 10 men. And they were able to hold the pressure. We thought that they could concede even 5 goals after
since it was Man City.
Since it was Man City. But if they can come back with that same spirit, I'm seeing a very good fight tonight. And trust you me, guys, it's not over until it's over. This is Premier League. Anything is possible.
Just say it, anything.
Don't be surprised if the unexpected happens tonight.
I see where you're going.
The whole world expects Man City to win it comfortably. But guys, there's always that 1% chance of magic happening in Premier League. And when best can this magic happen? For me, I have a strong feeling. I'm seeing tonight being that night whereby Wolves are just going to disappoint Man City. Man City, you are good. No cap. That one, I give it up to you. But tonight, guys, I'm going on record to say that tonight, Man City must score. That's for sure. But what will happen? I'm seeing Wolves winning these goals by 2-1. I don't know how, but miracles are going to happen tonight. So Wolves to win by 2-1. It's going down.
As you say.
And as we are here on Man City, guys, now that Man City officially, we can confirm, they have acquired Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland is officially signed
City player
to Man City, so he's a Manchester City player. Do you know how much this guy will be paid, my friend?
No.
His salary will be equally De Bruyne's salary, 375 million.
So De Bruyne is there paid in Man City or Premier League?
In Man City. Oh. You know, you pay people too much. Manchester
United
plays people a lot. So that tells you the quality that this young man is bringing, because he's a young man. I think 20, he's very young. And imagining him coming straight up and matching De Bruyne's salary per week, then that tells you that a lot is expected of him. So then also, while we are still there, since he's there, I don't think Jesus will be staying.
Jesus, there are possibilities he might go to Arsenal.
Possibilities of him going to Arsenal?
Yeah, very high.
Okay. So you said how many?
3-0.
3-0 in favor of?
Man City.
For me, I said 2-1 in favor of
Wolves.
Surprises will happen tonight, guys.
Kazi ipo,
yeah.
And just before we leave, guys, there are these 2 clubs I want to talk about by the Premier League. You see, in Manchester United among top 3 clubs this season, they fared up. I think City beat us 2-0 and then 4-1. That is like 6-1 in aggregate. Liverpool 9-0 in aggregate. But these guys 2-2. Next season, pull up your socks, man. Manchester United and Chelsea, pull up your socks.
What do you mean 2-2?
2-2, 1-1, 1-1.
Yeah. We had a solid defense. You people, you've been leaking.
We have been leaking, but what did you do to this leaking? It means you're also down. You can't score people who have been leaking.
No. Let me tell you, having brought that conversation, it reminds me there is no difference between Manchester United and Leeds. Ask me how.
Yeah, there's no difference.
Currently, Manchester United, they might end this season with a goal difference of negative something.
True. Right now we have 1.
If they are not careful. That is not the status of a club like Manchester, which, in fact, we are talking about a team which has the best striker in the world. You understand? The best striker in the
world at 37.
But they're going to have a negative goal difference. Anyway, that does not mean that the striker is bad. That can only confirm that they need to work on their defense. Because the striker is doing his work.
Definitely. And out of those negative, Chelsea have only managed to score 2 against us.
It's all right, but now
you can imagine.
When you talk of negatives, Chelsea is a team which has a very big goal difference, which even if we can distribute even 20 goals to you, you can't even match us. So it's twisted. It's all guys, allow us to pull on this. So today we'll be having the finals of Coppa Italia. Juventus will be playing against Inter Milan. It's a Coppa Italia finale. So
Juventus against Inter Milan.
Inter Milan. Where's your money on?
My money will be on Juventus, Inter Milan. My money will be on Inter. Okay. My money will be on Juventus. Inter Milan right now they are in a very, 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 very serious fight for the title. Very serious. They can see it from afar. So I'm expecting them not to play that hard because they don't want to get their players injured. Man, this title race it's very hot.
In fact, 2 points shy of AC Milan. They're just hoping that AC Milan drops points.
Imagine. So that fight and the final, they'll feel like since they're in a final, they should rest, or they maybe, some of their key players will not play for more minutes. So Juve, please take that chance, utilize it maximally.
So you're going with Team Vlahovic. So you're saying Vlahovic is going to outscore people like Sanchez, people like this guy, the Inter striker.
Yeah, true. Juve, your money on Juve. I repeat, your money on Juventus.
Anyway, guys, on this match, for me, I'm going with Inter. I've always been a blue guy. Inter Milan, my money is on you, and I'm wishing you the best. So let's win this Coppa Italia tonight, and at least secure something. You see, if we are not going to win the league because the AC might win, then let us have something to brag about. So my scores goes for Inter 2-1.
Juve 2-1.
2-1. So it is what it is. So let's meet tonight in the finals of Coppa Italia. Then also let's enjoy the biggest game of tonight, Wolves versus Man City. So I think until next time, guys, it was nice having you around, and it's a wrap. Thank you so much. Tuonane ba?
Tutaona.